Are you heading to Redmond for a Microsoft role and trying to figure out where to live, what it actually costs, and whether the commute is going to work out for you and your family? Hey, it's Ravi Ramachandran with the Rams Group. We are Seattle and Eastside realtors, specializing in helping tech professionals and families relocate to the Seattle area, and we work with local sellers and buyers every month too. And today, we are going deep on Redmond. The real picture, not the glossy brochure version, if you will. Now, stick around because I have some goodies at the end that you will find a lot of value with. And before we dive in, if you are already in the process of relocating to Redmond for Microsoft and you want someone in your corner who knows this market inside and out, direct message me, text me, or book a free, absolutely no obligation consultation using the Calendly link in the description below. Let's quickly connect to talk strategy. Now let's dive deep. First off, here's what makes Redmond different from every other city on the Seattle east side. Now, it's not Seattle, it's not Bellevue either. It is its own thing entirely. And this is actually a good thing if you ask me, and for most Microsoft employees. Now, Redmond is a city of about 82,000 people, built around outdoor living, top-rated schools, and one of the largest corporate campuses in the world. Now, the lifestyle here skews towards families, trail runners, and people who value a 10-minute commute over a rooftop bar. That's it. If you are relocating from a major metro and expecting the Seattle-level nightlife and dining destiny, Redmond will surprise you. But if you are moving here for quality, life and proximity to campus, and strong schools for your kids, Redmond delivers every one of those things. Now let's talk about three things that matter most when you are relocating to Redmond for Microsoft: commute, cost, and community. Now, starting with commute, Microsoft's current policy requires employees within about 50 miles of campus to be in office for a minimum of 3 days per week as of February of this year, 2026. Now, that means commute is no longer a lifestyle preference. It's a quality of life decision that directly affects your housing budget. Now, let's take a quick step back and look at the math. If you live in Redmond, neighborhoods like Education Hill, Overlake, or Willows, your commute to Microsoft's main campus is somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes. Now, this is not a commute. That's a drive through your own neighborhood. Now, here's the game changer. Ready? And this happened this year. The full Eastlink Cross Lake connection opened in March of this year, connecting Redmond Technology Station directly to downtown Seattle across the floating bridges. I'm talking about the light rail. And this has happened for the first time in history. Now, trains run every 8 to 10 minutes from 5 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. And a Microsoft employee can now get on the light rail, steps from campus, and ride directly into Seattle without touching a car. How cool is that? Now, this is a completely different east side than what existed even about, say, 12 months ago. And now, if you want to live a little further out to get more home for your money, Sammamish, Bothell, or Kirkland even are all worth considering, aside from Redmond. Now, here's the math you need to run. The gap between 1.46 million Redmond home and a comparable Bothell home looks significant on paper, and it might be the right call for you and your family. But factor in 3 office days per week over the life of your mortgage, and the commute cost in time and energy starts kind of closing the gap fast. Now let's specifically talk about the costs. Here's what the actual Northwest multiple listing service data shows for Redmond zip code 98052, as recent as May of this year. Now, the median sales price for a single family home is around 1.462 million, and homes are taking about 22 days to sell on average, up significantly from last year, and inventory is up about 45% year over year, which means you have more options, more negotiating room than buyers did about 12 months ago even, to work in your favor. And here's why that matters for you as a relocating buyer. Now, sellers are receiving about 97 cents on every dollar of list price right now. And that means homes are not flying off the shelf with zero negotiation anymore. Now, a well-informed buyer, which is you, working with someone who knows the market, can negotiate and negotiate real good. And that is a real shift from where things stood even about a year ago. Now, what does that 1.46 million buy you in Redmond right now? That's something for you to know. Typically a 3 to 4 bedroom single family home in a strong school district with probably trail access nearby. Now, if you're open to condos, the median condo price in 98052, which is where Microsoft is located, dropped to about $740,000 in May of this year. Now that's a meaningful entry point for someone relocating, solo, or buying for the first time. And let's quickly look at schools. Lake Washington School District serves Redmond and is consistently ranked among the top school districts in Washington. Now it has strong STEM programs, nationally recognized schools, and a district that feeds directly into the Microsoft employee community. Now for families, this is one of Redmond's most powerful selling points if you ask me. Then let's look at community. Now Redmond has over 50 miles of trails. Now the Sammamish River Trail connects you to Marymore Park, Woodinville, and Bothell, and many Microsoft employees bike directly to campus. The Marymore Park, one of King County's largest parks, hosts concerts and has a massive off-leash dog area, as well as it has community events year-round. Now here's the honest reality. The social scene in Redmond skews heavily towards tech workers. Yes, and it can be hard to meet people outside that world, but for outdoor enthusiasts and families, this city is genuinely exceptional. You'll love it. So after considering the perks of living in Redmond, let's bring it all together, shall we? If you are relocating to Redmond for Microsoft, here's what you need to know. And this is what we saw in this video. Commute is king right now. 3 days to office means where you live directly shapes your quality of life. Ultimately, it ties in there. The new light rail Cross Lake connection changes the equation for the entire Eastside. And the median home price in Redmond is around $1.46 million for single-family homes per the Northwest Multiple Listing Service data as of May of 2026. June's data, by the way, is yet to come out. And homes are sitting about 22 days on average. And with inventory up about 45% year over year, this is a better window for buyers, especially relocating buyers, than we've seen in years. Honestly. That's it. Here are the goodies that I promised you at the beginning of this video. Direct message me the word Redmond and I will send you our relocation breakdown. Neighborhoods, commute zones, school boundaries, all mapped out. Absolutely free, no obligation, no strings attached. And visit the Redmond City page on our website, theramsgroup.com, for more city insights. All that said, give this video a like if you found value, and honestly, share it with anyone else who's heading to Redmond for Microsoft. They need to see this video before they start their home search even. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. My contact information is in the description below. It's all absolutely free, non-pushy stuff, and you'll be glad you did. Let's connect and make it happen. Bye-bye.